What did you say? I'm going to guess that this has happened to you. You meet someone, they give you their name, and 3 minutes later, you can't remember it. You're reduced to calling them friend or hey, brother or sister, because you cannot pull up the name you just heard. I know, it's embarrassing. Been there and ashamed to say, I have done that. Did you ever take time to wonder why that happens far too often? For most of us, it's not a memory problem. It is a focus problem. We are not actively listening. My friend Bob Tiede recently posted excerpts from a book by Heather R. Younger on that very topic. In the book, The Art of Active Listening, the author identifies the value of active listening. She said, active listening is about making a conscious effort to hear and understand someone else. When we actively listen, we demonstrate concern. We limit our interruptions and ask open-ended questions. We commit all of our attention to the speaker. Most of us have had the experience of talking with someone who keeps looking beyond us while we visit. We know right away they are not totally focused on us and what we're saying. Sadly, most of us have probably done the same thing to others. Mark Cole with John Maxwell's leadership organization recognizes the importance of active listening. Here's what he said. Listening is one of the most valuable tools a leader has in his or her tool belt. Unfortunately, the busier we are and the higher we climb in the organization, the more difficult it becomes to listen. Cole has suggestions to help make all of us better listeners. Here are a few of his. Number one, look at the speaker. It may sound simple, but it's absolutely the first step to effective listening. Don't shuffle through papers or be on your phone while someone is talking to you. Make eye contact and lean in. Number two is don't interrupt. It's important to give people the time they need to express themselves. Number three, focus on understanding. The best listeners aren't the best because they can remember facts about what was said. They are the best because they understand the purpose and meaning of what was being said. And number four, ask questions for clarity. There's an art to gently asking clarifying questions, and the best listeners have mastered that. And number five, always make listening your priority. It shows how much you value that other person. Solomon reminded us how important it is to listen and to listen carefully. He was pretty blunt about it. Spouting off before listening to the facts is both shameful and foolish. Proverbs 18:13. A powerful example of God listening to His children is found in Psalm 40. David is in the pit of despair. When he cries out to God, the Lord not only hears him, but God also focuses on him as he listens. Here's what it says. David said, I waited patiently for the Lord, and He inclined unto me and heard my cry. That's the first verse of Psalm 40. The visual image is of God leaning forward to focus in on David as he cried out for help from the mire and the mud of his self-made pit of despair. What an example. Do you give that kind of attention to those around you? Do you focus on what they're saying? Yes, it goes way beyond just remembering someone's name, but it certainly can start there. Now, you can learn more about our global ministry work by checking out our website, MEDIALLIANCE.cc. And you can spread the impact of these videos by liking, subscribing, and sharing these. Thanks so much. And God's best.